Weather, huh? It's a little bit warmer. I hate it. I miss the snow. You know why I miss the snow? Because I do things in the snow. Things that men do. Manly things. That's right. I shovel it. I shovel the snow, and I understand if you don't understand, because there's only a few things that a man really takes pride in, like, you know, like shooting a gun, or mowing the yard, or, you know, taking parts out of your car and not know how to fucking put them back together. But I figured, you know, I'm going to reward myself because I've been shoveling snow all day. You know, because I just got a relationship, and we were pretty hot and heavy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hot and heavy, you know, because it was July and she was about 300 pounds. So I figured I would reward myself, and so I took myself to the bar, you know, I got myself a beer, and I walk up to the prettiest thing I see, and I say, you know where I've been tonight, girl? She said, where? I said, I've been shoveling snow. She thought about it for a second, and then she said, well, good for fucking you. Well, which I don't see why she gets it, but evidently, her man got some feelings from that. Came up to me, jacked me right in my grill. So I figure it's on, right? So I'm gonna, like, take off my nice polo shirt. You know, it's got the little horse right here. About 3 buttons. I never button them up, but I gotta show my true colors because I got my bright, big wife beater like a peacock spreading his feathers. So everybody knows the shit's going down. Everybody knows. Well, sure enough, something happens, and the bartender comes in and breaks us all. Nothing happens. I know I might seem like a pussy, but I was gonna whip his ass, tell you what. And I go looking for my shirt, and I see homeboy across the bar, and he's walking out with it. So I go in and catch him, and he's outside smoking. He's wearing my nice polo shirt. He's wearing my polo shirt. I go up to him, and I was like, man, come on, you know, why are you gonna come out and walk out with my polo shirt? I mean, do I look like I got all kinds of clothes sitting around? I mean, so he's like, you know, this big old redneck with like 5 teeth in his head, and he says, you know, catch your capers, throwers, wapers. I'm like, what the hell's that? I was like, okay, I can't talk to this dude like that. I can't come at him like that. I gotta take it down a notch. So I told him the truth. I said, hey man, can you give me that shirt back? I mean, my mama gave it to me so I can go out and get a job. And I can't pay my bills if you don't give me my shirt back. You know, because it ain't easy, because I got bills to pay. Like, how am I supposed to hook up with a foxy lady if I can't pay my phone bill? You know what I'm saying? The Verizon network all looks good. You got the network, you know, 100 people in hot hard hats. You know, they're all here to support you. What happens if you don't pay your bill? Those fools show up at your house. And next thing you know, you hear them knocking on your door, and there's that douchebag with the big square glasses saying, can you hear me now? While he's slamming your head in the toilet. And he's like, can you hear me now? Oh my God. Can you hear me now? Where's some money, dirtbag? Can you hear me now? I see the check's in the mail. Can you hear me now? I told him I put it in the mail, but anyway, I'm Colt 45, and y'all just got shot.
The politically correct term I like to think is a redheaded American. Okay. See, I think kind of, you know, the gingers are kind of like the new black people. You know, hear me out. I kind of looked into it. The word ginger has the exact same letters in it as another word. Now, I haven't really, I don't really find ginger offensive. I think that, I just think that we should be the only ones that can use it. You know, like, I'm walking down the street, I see another redhead, I'm gonna be like, hey, ginger, what's up, nigga? Whoa. You know? Not really, no. Using ginger instead. That's the joke. So, I see something whack like that, I'll be like, ginger, please. I'm just saying, I'm just going to compare a little bit, I'm just saying, you're walking down a dark alley. I don't know you guys walk down very many dark alleys. But let's just say you're walking down a dark alley, and you see a black man. And you think to yourself quietly, you know, this guy might rob me. Okay, let's say you're walking down that same dark alley, you see a ginger. Alright? And you think to yourself, let's rob him. I'm sick of this shit. I'm serious. Pisses me off. You know what it's like walking around every day of your life looking like fucking Danny Bonaducci? Alright? It hurts. I cry myself to sleep. Oh my goodness. But you know, I'm just playing. Fuck. But you know, I was at a dinner with my friend the other day, and he said, you know, I like spaghetti, but I don't like to admit it. Like, what? Don't you hate that when people say something, you know, and then they turn around and say, I don't like to admit it, or either, you know, they say, I don't like to admit this, and then they go ahead and say something? Why the hell did you say it in the first place? You don't like to admit it? I think my grandma's hot, but I don't like to admit it. You know, because there's just some things you keep to yourself. You just keep that shit to yourself. But you really should see my grandma. Alright, well, you know, I don't really think, you know, anything about gingers or anybody else. But, you know, I think we all came from the same place. Adam and Eve.
Alright.
Okay? And then I started looking into that too. Turns out, Adam was made out of dirt. Okay, that's a little weird. But then Dirt Man got lonely, and God, he took one of Adam's ribs and made a woman. Alright, so you got Dirt Man and Rib Lady. They had a bunch of incest, and that's how we got here. Makes perfect sense to me. You know, I ate a lot of rib. I ate a lot of women. None of them taste like ribs. More like God took Adam's fish. Alright, guys. You guys are all my gingers. I love you. Peace.
I went bald I came out bald too, and I have hair till I was like 5 years old. Yeah. But between the age of 5 to 10, oh daddy, you should have seen me then. Riding my bike down the street, hair blowing in the wind. The old creepy man would say, oh look at Fabio go there. Ain't he a good looking boy? Oh yeah, he's quite sexy. 8 years later, driving my bike down the same road. What the hell? George Costanza stole Fabio's bike. He still got a nice ass though, I don't know. And that's the disheartening thing, you know, I always wanted to be a big-time action movie star. You know, and you can't really be, I mean, yeah, you got your Bruce Willis, but you can't be in movies like Terminator if you're bald, you know, which, it's happening. And, you know, you can't be, you know, movies like Terminator, you can't be John Connors, right? You can't be John Connors if you're bald. So I was thinking about John Connors, he's a savior, he's a hero of the movie, he's a savior. And I was thinking, he has the same initials as a certain other savior, maybe you've heard of him, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah.
Go JC!
Whatever he was saying, Jesus all the way. Anyways, Jesus Christ. And I was comparing the two saviors. That Jesus Christ guy had it easy. I mean, yeah, no, I'm not saying he had a bad ordeal, but he didn't get chased by fucking robots every day. Yeah.
Damn straight.
Plus, you know, Jesus got to sleep in that cave for a while. John Connors never got no sleep, no. He'd be in school, sitting in class like a normal kid, looking out the window like a normal kid, unless you went to school to learn. And all of a sudden he'd hear, oh, fuck. Mrs. Smith? Yeah, Mrs. Smith? Yeah, I gotta go. There's a big fucking Austrian Terminator out to kill me. If he kills me, it's the end of the world as we know it. Oh, Mr. Connors, that fucking excuse again. Get out of here, you little son of a bitch. She turned into the creepy old man there. I don't know what the hell happened. While Jesus is off fucking showing off his magic tricks and drinking wine. Thanks, everybody. I'm Chad Gordy. Have a good night.